Hello everyone, I know it's been a while. Thought I would try recording this again. For some reason the mic volume is up way higher than normal. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Uh, Back off the volume on there a tad. I've changed offices among other things since the last video. I also haven't actually been in the LP world for since June of last year, and as of recording this is January 19th, 2021. And I last was on it in June of 2020. As you can see by the 116.1, it has been quite a while. Um, I only get one chance at this particular one part of the video, but yeah, basically what happened is at the time I had to redo the chunks around where the couple of bounding box farms are, and it removed a bunch of stuff that I had done, unfortunately, because of the way the region files are. At the time, I didn't know how to get just those regions. I have since figured out how to do that. I had also built a bunch of walls starting to build around spawn, things that spawn, but I wasn't happy with those either. And so I also have the mic volume changed a bit. I'm not sure how it's going to be in the video until afterwards, but I'm showing a red light on the mic. I have a new computer, bunch of parts ready to go. I just need to swap everything in. And that's another thing that I've been running into the last couple of weeks. Every time I go to record, it wants to blue screen or just encoding overloaded, regardless of what I do. So I don't know how well this is going to go. I've been prattling on for about 5 minutes here. Ugh. Anyways. Here goes my one chance. It is actually backed up. I have a folder for that. It's backed up elsewhere. But it's been a few versions since I last played it. So, here goes. I don't even know where I was when I last logged into it. Hit that button, because it's going to take it a minute to catch up. Yeah, I know encoding overloaded. That's what the new hardware is for. Jeez. Settle down, OBS. Also, the main reason why I'm doing this now is because I want to basically have part of this video be the send off, and this cat's really loud. Hold on. My new office layout, things aren't where I would like them to be, because I still need to replace my desk at some point. Turn that down some more. Get me out again. It's gonna get adjusted again here. But I also have a bunch of new tasks that I've written down, actually. Hold on. I don't know if any of it is on the actual... Yeah, it's several pages. Things to do and redo and whatnot in this world. And I thought today, after I get everything done with the computer squared away, and I'm going to need to pause between actual episode clips, but I went to work. For some reason, it's really loud in my ears. Did I turn the volume up in here is the question. No? Oh well. Anyways, I was thinking I might finish out the mine. I'm not even sure what point that part of the project is at, because that's about how long it's been. I have looked at the world from above in one of those world viewing programs. Hopefully it'll also make the world run better overall, because I'm pretty sure I'm not getting 60 FPS right now. Anyways, back to what I was saying about... I kind of wanted this part of this episode to be a bit of a send-off to my old hardware. I'm keeping the graphics card, but I'm replacing the CPU, motherboard, memory. And so, I'm not sure how far along I am in this. I know I dug out quite a bit, and then I dug out some more to get some redstone with a beacon. but I don't know what point it reverted to or anything. Looks like I kept the beacon hole. So, anyways, I'll get on that, but first I think I want to get the computer set up. And then after that, I'll bring it back in and then I'll jump into the time lapse. See you in a little while. For you guys, it'll be a little while. For me, it's probably going to be hours. Alright, back in with the next little bit here. Standing there with my inventory open because I was letting things settle down a bit on my new system. Technically, basically it's just a replace of the motherboard and CPU and the memory. As you can see on my F3 screen, I am now rocking an i5-10400, which gave me like a 20 FPS boost, but that wasn't the point. Oh, and I'm able to crank that bitrate up, so now apparently it was some issue with the motherboard where I couldn't use my AMD encoder. I don't know exactly what it was, but I can actually technically turn it all the way up to the lossless. But if I turn it up there, then the files that come out I can't use directly in my editing software. I was checking the bit rates too. Yeah, it is probably meeting time, isn't it? I almost forgot about you. Prattling on here. Yeah, I'm starting to get some of that. I'm having some interesting where part of it's almost like screen tearing, but not quite. Um, where was I? Ah, there was something to do with the motherboard, but with my old setup, originally I could do at least the bottom tier, but now I can crank it up all the way. Let's see, I think I talked about that. Um, oh well, I I think I can ramble on long enough here. I did record most of the process of actually putting together a new system. I don't have all of it because the battery kind of died partway through. Let's see. No. Is it in that box? Because I have a beacon. I'm going to want to set that up before I get started digging. But first I need to know where I put it. Ah, it's in that box. Alright. It's in that box. Oh, I keep forgetting to check, but I don't think that the iron farm is set up for the current version, because there's an issue where your villagers will pop up on top of the beds instead of, yeah, it's not set up. Where they'll pop up on the bed instead of in the little box that you want them in. I'm gonna have to fix that real quick here. Let's see, glass. Doesn't help that I've been gone for a while because I don't remember where anything is. That should be plenty of that, and then I'll need carpet. Been gone too long, don't remember where my materials are. That's musty stones up until bones, beds, misc, wool, carpet. I guess we're using light blue. Gonna need to fix this. Because there was a small change. Not quite what I was planning on doing initially, but... yeah, because like how that guy's already popped out. Are you gonna lay down? Lay down, please. I need you to not be standing there. There we go. We're not getting this gloss back. Anyways, I think I'm going to run around and do this real quick, and then I'll jump into the time lapse. I'm gonna attempt recording a video here, or at least the tail end of the video. IRL, it's actually been about a month since the last recording part. I kind of had something come up. And I don't know how often I'm going to be able to record or anything like that. I was trying something a little different though with it in the music selection. So, it turns out, if you have a YouTube channel, YouTube has a free audio library. And I don't hear a whole lot of people using classical music, so I thought I would try it. I saved all the ores. I don't think I'm going to mess with the coal, but I thought I'd do the diamonds with you guys, just because. If audio sounds off, I've been trying to rearrange things to be more ergo, but not having a whole lot of success. I've recently had an idea on how to move the microphone around a bit. That might work. I don't know how much it is. I'm gonna get an XPs. This isn't even all the diamonds. I've put a lot of them in my inner chest already. Yeah, I wouldn't know a whole lot. Oh well. 31. Yeah, I might have a stack out of 15. A little bit less than... A little under 2 per. Not the best, but... Oh, hey, I can make another block. Wait a second. Was there emerald ore? Try not to go too crazy here. But yeah, I kind of stopped because I got tired of it. I've been having trouble with sitting. That's why I've been messing with the ergo, actually. I've been having trouble with sitting for very long with the computer lately. Not sure why. And the audio still feels a little off in my ears. Basically, the thing I've had to come up takes me away from a house, and this is on a desktop, and I don't have a laptop available that I'll play Minecraft. I have, however, in recent days, been back on here a little bit. And it's also the middle of the night, so I'm gonna go up and go to sleep. Also, I had way too many chests. Train of thought here is all over the place. But with it being nice and open like this, I'm actually thinking about leaving off these pillars that are supposed to go down it. Just because I think it looks better that way. I do have a modded client that I had been messing around a little bit with this. I'll show you in a little bit, but first let's go get some daylight here. I've had the episode all edited and ready to go for a little over a month now. Except for the tail end of it. And in that time, the snapshots have changed and they've adjusted the world height, and you can't update to them, so even if I wanted to right now, I couldn't. It's for a... Yeah. Saliva everywhere. I don't know why it's so active today. Sorry. I can't update it at the moment. So I've been a little bit busy in the interim. I was trying to go for a dragon skull or something originally, but then I was like, you know, this is with where it is, let's just do the castle thing. Although I think I'm gonna bring in this whole inner walls of it a bit to bring it in right around that a little bit better. Not a whole lot. Let's see, I've also divided up the village a bit. Put a wall there because they kept getting too far away from all their workstations. They would wander over there, and then they'd be way over there and jobless. And it's not necessarily jobless because some of the villagers I'd traded with previously. And so I've had problems with one guy who's been standing over here continuously. I see he's not over here now, but would not move. I've also divided it up because I'm thinking I want to put an outer wall around everything here. Try and get this all in all at once, or at least quickly. The modded client mostly is for the lighting. And then, of course, that's got to go, and I got a bunch of stuff I need to tear out here, and you may have caught it briefly. as I've been flying around here. But I've redone this road. Yes, I just walked past something, I know. Um, I decided to go with more of the road like I had at my Ice Palace on Season 1. My Season 1 server. The hardest part is actually the stairs because I was looking at the road and to change elevations it uses slabs in the original. And it's all stones, these smooth stone slabs and occasional cobble. The problem is that part of this is actually stairs, and they don't have any stair for that. There's currently no stair for the smooth stone. What's called the smooth stone now, which feels weird still because you typically think of this as the smooth stone. So, the beacon pokes through here. I've gotten it all the way up to here, but I don't think I want to replace the bridge just yet. I'm actually thinking I might have to go with wood, because it would fit in a little bit better. That's just my thoughts. Also, for the wall extensions and whatnot, basically it's the same wall as this around here, except for just everywhere else. Also, around here, this isn't lit yet, and I'm thinking I'm going to divide that up too. But basically, I wanted to divide that up as much as possible because if we're going for semi-realism anyways, some features of it being more realistic, it's not one giant open area. It's usually divided up into several to make it harder to assail for defensive purposes. And I was thinking, yeah, this is more than just a castle. This is going to be a city at the end of the day because, well, it's the capital more or less. And then there's going to be roads going out elsewhere, and I'm standing right on top of the next thing I want to show you guys. Oh, I'm going to want to wrap it up here, too. Sorry about that. Also, I'm going to play around with some, I had a thought the other day. I want to try it. I have 3 monitors. One of them next to me has a actual arm. And I was thinking, what if I move it up and put the micro under it? Because I don't use the surround view or Eyefinity or whatever the tick is. I think with AMD it's Eyefinity. So I don't really need them to be perfectly lined up. It'll make you twitch, but it would work. So I installed a gate. It's actually more or less functionally a copy of one from the YouTuber Etho from Etho's Lab. And I tried copying it in my creative world exactly, and I couldn't get it to work, so I had to modify it. But this one does work. It goes down, opens up. After I got it in, I was thinking, yeah, you need to move all that stuff, and I feel like my frame rate is... Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, after I got it in, I realized I need to move the actual arch stuff and all that down, and I'll get to that at some point. There's nothing too fancy. Basically, down here is just a bit of spaghetti. It's not a perfect match of what I have in my creative world, actually. And I've thought about making it so that I only have one button to push, but that'll come later on. Anyways, I think I've been rambling a bit too much in this last little part of the video. For now, I think I'm not gonna finish the branch mine that I've been putting off. At a certain point, before I had actually started the video, I realized that I probably was a little too ambitious with how far back I was pushing. And so I ended up not finishing it. It's a pretty big project, and it's harder when you're having trouble with sitting at the computer for long periods of time. Even more so when you aren't home or able to play. I was thinking about putting some chandeliers in with you guys here, but don't have time for that because I'm looking at the time and already at 10 minutes for this last little bit. So I think this is where we're going to have to part ways. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed the video. And I could do the typical subscribe and like and all that stuff, but I'm doing this just for giggles. And also, I have absolutely no idea when either of this video is going to go live. Probably this week. As of March the 8th. Today's the 8th. As I'm recording this clip. Yeah, the first one was January 20th. This is March the 8th. Such is life. Oh, I've had a mild fire. Thought that thunderstorm might have destroyed something. Well, can't have that. That's the downside of having fire spread on. Ow. Anyways, I think I'm gonna dispense with the usual pleasantries, because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get the next video out. But I do know I need to get this one all finished up and go ahead and get the last bits of it up. And go ahead and get it all ready to go and uploaded. Which is going to take some time because I still haven't I need to upgrade my internet, I know. Anyways, I think that'll do for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, episode. Bye-bye.